Hi and welcome to kayohdesign. This video today will be an unboxing and demo and review of the Ohuhu brush tip markers. If that's something you're interested in seeing, stay tuned. This part of the footage of me unboxing the markers is actually going to be sped up. I wanted to leave the real-time footage for the reviewing part of the video. But while you watch me unbox these, I'm going to just give you some information about the markers. So the Ohuhu brush tip markers that I purchased, there's actually 72 total colors that are available, but I just decided to get the 24 count pack. The color pack that I got was the saturated colors. It also comes in a 24 count of pastel colors, as well as a 24 count pack of mid-tone colors. Or you could also just buy the assorted pack, which comes with the 3 separate 24 count, which would give you all 72 markers. So what you actually get when you get the markers is obviously the markers. They do come in a plastic case for storage. You also get a blending mat if you wanted to do some blending on it. You get a little booklet that kind of gives you tips on how to use the markers and how to blend. And you also get a swatch card that is pre-printed with the color names. And then you also get a water brush as well. So here are all the markers swatched. As far as the color collection, I feel like the blues and the greens and even the grays, like this bottom half, it gives like a good collection of colors. The top, not so much for me. I kind of wish there was an orange, like a pure orange, and like a pure purple. And these two yellows at the top, they look like the same color. But this is the first swatching, so I will do some hand lettering with these markers, as well as swatching them in my new swatch book. But this is what I think of the colors so far. So I wanted to show the box that the markers came in. So yeah, so this is the box that they came in. It has the 24 holes because there's 24 markers. And then at the bottom, it has these little, separators to keep them straight. I saw somebody else reviewing these, and they pulled this top part out. So if you didn't want this little divider part up here, you can take this out and then just store the markers in the box. Let's see if it'll. Well, I don't want to break mine, but it looks like you can take this little top piece out and just kind of let them sit, kind of like how I have them in the top. So yeah, so if you were to take out this little top divider part, the markers can kind of sit in the cup as opposed to being, separated by, the holes. So it's up to you. Something that I'm noticing with these, with some of them, the cap color does not really correlate with the color when it's swatched. This is the color V200 Cerise, and the cap looks like it's gonna be like a light purple when swatched. This is Cerise right here, and it looks to me more like a light pink, so that could be misleading if you're looking at your markers. If you're picking out your markers based on the cap color, that doesn't really look the same to me anyway. and see how many greens and blues there are in comparison to the other colors. So I put all the markers back in the case, but I'm just going to talk about the different features of the markers themselves. So they have the cap, a colored cap, which corresponds with the color that it writes as. It does have, once again, a brush tip on the one side and a fine or bullet tip on the opposite side. These are water-based markers, and it actually says that it's actually printed right on the marker body. Water-based marker. It has the brand name Ohuhu, and then it also has the color number and then the color name written on the marker as well, which is really helpful, because if you say you pick this one up and you want to use a specific color, you can look right on it and say, okay, this is turquoise green, which helps out with identifying the markers themselves. And then it also has the little icon for the brush with the word brush here, and then fine with the little bullet tip image on there, so that way you know which end is which. And you would also know as well, because the color cap side has the brush tip, and then the white cap is for the fine side. And it also has this little green stripe there that matches the cap color. So what is also pretty nice about these is that it has this dimpling. It has this texture that, it's supposed to be for grip, so you can grip the marker better. I think that's a nice touch, as opposed to just being a solid body. So another thing I'm noticing about the cap is when you put it on the back side, say you're about to use this and you take the cap and put it on the back side, I don't want to say it's loose, but it's not like crazy snug. Like, that's pretty easy for me to take that out, which isn't an issue. It's not like flying off if I'm moving the marker, but just something to note. And then it also has, which I hope it's coming across on camera, this little lip here, which I'm assuming helps with keeping the marker from rolling. Yeah. So it rolls a few times, but after a while it catches on that little lip and it doesn't roll, which is pretty cool. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Have a question or a comment? Leave it below. And subscribe so that you can see more videos like this one. And thanks for watching.